Hello, friends. Good evening and welcome to another new chapter that we are going to study today. That is cell, the structural and functional unit of life. Earlier, students have suggested me and they have commented that, sir, please discuss the first chapter about cell. I have got more amount of comments to discuss about the cell chapter, that is from your basic biology. So that chapter is only for revision purpose, but I am going to teach you briefly. So again, some comments I am also getting that all the students are asking about current affairs. One current affairs also I have already posted in my videos. You can check it out. And due to some editing problem, I was unavailable. So next class I will surely give 2 to 3 current affairs chapter. So let's start our chapter. So cell means what? Now cell is the basic structural and functional unit of our life means what? Today we are living for some purpose. The all the life process, that may be a human being or a plant or some animals also, all the life starts from a single cell. So the cell divide and redivide to form more amount of cells, and so all the cells do their work. So they are called as the functional unit, and they give our body a proper structure. So the cell is called as the structural and functional unit of life, or called as the structural and functional unit of living organism. So according to cell theory, cell was discovered by Robert Hooke. So who discovered cell? Now Robert Hooke had discovered the cell. He gave 3 postulates. The cell theory was given by Skeldin, Swan and Virchow, in which they have discussed or said that all the living things are made up of cell. All the living things that they survive in our earth is made up of cell. Either they may be unicellular or multicellular organism, but all the living organisms are made up of cell. Next is your cell is called the basic structural and functional unit of living beings, which was given by Skeldin and Swan. And cells come from other cells, or the cells that come from all the pre-existing cell. The new cell divides and redivides, it does not die. This theory is given by Virchow, okay, by when he saw the cells under the microscope. So I have already said you that there are 2 type of cellular organisms. They are your unicellular organisms and multicellular organism. So what is unicellular organism? Now, unicellular organism are the organism which are made up of only one cell. The organisms that are made of only one cell are called as unicellular organism. And multicellular organism means what? Now the organism which are made up of more than one cell, or millions or billions of cell, they are called as your multicellular organism. Multi means more than one, uni means one. So this is the difference you might get in your exam. Be prepared with it. So example of unicellular organism, it includes amoeba, paramecium, bacteria, etc. But example of multicellular organism include mosquito, human beings, etc. So now in the slide you are going to see the level of organization. Levels of organization means what? Now how we are arranged in an organical manner, that is called as levels of organization. That means all the living beings or all the life process starts from a single cell. A group of cell, when more than one cell forms a group, they form a tissue. So a single tissue is made up of various kinds of cell, okay, various types or various kinds of cell. So when a group of tissue forms together an organ, a group of tissue togetherly forms an organ. So an example you can give, heart is an organ that is in human body, okay. So next is your group of organs together form organ system. So organ system is formed by a group of organs, that you can say if your digestive system or your circulatory system, they are formed by union of several organs, not only a single organ but a union of several organs. So in case of digestive system, you can say stomach is there, liver is there, windpipe is there. So they all forms a organ system, and organ system together forms organisms. So now we are going to discuss all about the important structures that are present inside a cell, or about the cell organelles. So first is the important that you are going to get in your exam is the cell membrane. So cell membrane is otherwise called as plasma membrane, which is a living membrane and have fine pores. Fine pore means small holes present in it, which is the cell membrane is made up of lipoproteins. Remember, it is very important, cell membrane is made of lipoprotein, it have fine pores, and it provides flexibility to the cell, as well as it is a semi permeable membrane. That means it allows certain substance to pass through it, while it prevents others from entering into the cell. So it acts as a barrier for the cell. Now we'll come to the nucleus. Nucleus is a spherical body. Spherical means it is usually round in shape or oval in shape, okay, present at the center of the cytoplasm. So cytoplasm structure, you know, cytoplasm is present inside the cell. So nucleus is present near the cytoplasm, which is surrounded by a double nuclear membrane with nuclear pores. Okay, nuclear pores is present. Okay, so what is the function of nucleus? The nucleus is otherwise called as, okay, nucleus is otherwise called as brain of the cell, or all the function. It regulates the cell functions. Okay, it regulates the cell function and is the largest cell organelle. Nucleus is the largest cell organelles. It contains chromosomes. Say the nucleus contains chromosomes. So now we will come to know the difference between the organs and the organelles. This one also you are going to get in your exam. So listen to this thing carefully. Organ and organelle is very much important. Either you will get in your difference between, or you are going to get it in your define the following. Okay, so what is organ? Now group of specific tissue forms a organ, forms an organ. Okay, when group of tissue together they form an organ. But in case of organelle, if somebody is going to ask you what is an organelle, so you are going to say that they are tiny organs present inside the cell. The organelles are specified membrane bounding tiny living structures. Okay, living structure means they are present inside a cell. Okay, but organ means when the cell is making a group, it's performing a specific function, forms tissue, group of cells together form tissue, and group of tissue together forms organ. Okay, so these are the important things that we have discussed today. In the next class, I am going to, in the part 2, I am going to discuss all the parts of the cell and their main characteristics and functions, which will be very beneficial for your ICSE exams. I am challenging you that will be very beneficial for your ICSE exam. Also the difference between plant and animal cell, in the next class we are going to discuss. So already I have said you that if you want to make our channel better, if you want for the betterment of our channel, so you suggest which all things you need to study. In the next class we are going to bring all the chapters that were nextly we are going to give you within this month. Also some of them have suggested me about current affairs. Once again I am saying I am going to upload this as soon as possible. Okay, thank you.